Hello, Canon EOS photographer, Randall and Rueff here, and today I would like to talk to you about the new EF-S 18 to 135mm f 3.5 to 5.6 IS STM. Okay, the EF stands for Electronic Focus Standard. Of course, you have your zoom range of 18 to 135. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with how wide and how zoomy that is, 50 millimeters is what's considered standard, or what the human eye sees, or what you see when you look out, 50 millimeters. So anything below 50 millimeters is wider, and anything larger than 50 it reduces the amount, but it goes farther away. So the f 3.5 gives you a good aperture range of 3.5 to 5.6. Now, this isn't as good as some lenses. A lot of people would like. A lot of professional photographers prefer a 1.2 or a 2.8, as well as, you know, an 18 to 20 to 22 on the other end. However, a 3.5 5.6 is overall not a bad f-stop range. Now, it doesn't wash out the background as much, obviously, as a 1.2 or 2.8 if you're trying to wash out the background. And obviously, it's not going to make the background as clear as an 18 or 20 or 22 would with only a 5.6, depending on what you're trying to do. However, overall, it's a good middle range compromise. And for the price of $549, while it's not cheap, it's not expensive either, super expensive. If you had something like a 1.2 or 2.8, or went something down to 20 or 22, or maybe even an 18 as far as f-stops, the price of the lens would be exceedingly more, okay? Now, the IS stands for image stabilization, and that means basically that it's going to help reduce the shake. If you're holding it, if you're not using it on a tripod or don't have it on a flat surface, if you shake it a little bit, it's going to help to compensate for that. Now, the STM stands for stepping motor, and that is a motor that helps focus faster. It's one of their Canon's new technologies. It's relatively new, and it's an advancement over other lenses that don't have it. So it's a good feature to have. Now, again, the estimated price for this is $550, which again, for a lens of this f-stop and focal length, isn't cheap, but it's not too expensive either. It's in that middle range where a professional would buy this lens, what they call a prosumer, who's not really a beginner, but not really a professional. And of course, a beginner might buy this lens if they want to have a general use lens. It's a good lens overall. So depending on your level of expertise and what you need, this may or may not be the lens for you. So, and again, that also has to do with your price point of $550. So that's a general overview of the lens. It's a Canon lens, and Canon makes good glass, so you don't have to worry about that. So again, it's just a matter of how wide. When you're taking pictures, do you want a wide angle? Do you want a zoom? How much of a zoom do you need? Is the $549 too expensive? Or $549 just throwing out cash, no big deal? I mean, there's a lot of things to think about. I mean, it's not just, ooh, there's a lens. So I hope I give you a little bit to think about this lens, and that will help you in your buying decision. Again, it's not a red ring, which means it's not in the professional realm, but it could be used by a professional photographer. Again, a pro lens would normally have either both a wider aperture or a wider or narrower aperture, or both, depending on what you're trying to accomplish with your photography. So there you go. I don't know what else to say. So until next time, I'm Randall saying thanks for watching. Have a good day. May God bless you. Bye.